Alright, and hello everybody, I'm the SweetBro27, and welcome to another Dokkan Battle video. So we're here for the EZA event for ZAMASU. Now, ZAMASU has a sub-EZA as well for Guatsu and ZAMASU. So in this video, we will go over the sub-EZA and then the EZA for this guy. Looking at his battle info here, he is weak to Superclass Battle of Fate units. So this is the team that we will be rocking with, which I find a little bit odd because the new LR leads Battle of Fate as well, but it continues to give me another copy of the GT Duo, which is fine. We'll rock with them this one time. So I'm going to right now flash up what Guatsu and ZAMASU do. So again, this is the sub-EZA. So Guatsu, Realm of Gods, 3 key and 130 to stats, pretty bog standard for a sub-EZA leader skill. He greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, supreme damage to enemy, and seals. So he actually gains stats now on super attack, which he did not before, which is good. All allies 3 key and 70% defense. That is very good. Very, very, very good. He gets an additional 1 key and 30% attack for all allies when allies attacking the same term or Realm of God category. So if you're running a full Realm of Gods team, not only is he giving all allies 3 key and 70% defense, he'll be giving him an extra key. So basically, if you're running him on Realm of Gods, he's 4 key, 30% attack, and 70% defense support. That's pretty remarkable, honestly. He has a high chance of evading enemy super attacks. That's good. 5 key, 140 attack defense, 140% attack, 70% defense when attacking an extreme class enemy. 70% attack and 140% defense when there is a superclass enemy, and he gets an additional 70% attack and defense when performing a super attack. I like this guy. That's very good. I love the support. And most of the difficult events in the game right now are against extreme class, so he'll be getting... Admittedly, his defense will be a little bit more middling if you're going against an extreme class, but the 5 key, you'll never have to worry about key with this guy. Yeah, but he will do better, though, against superclass enemies, because just a 50% chance to dodge, I don't imagine his stats will be that high even post-super attack. I don't think he will be, like, a defensive god of the game by any means. In his link set, he has Godly Power, Cold Judgment, Solid Support, Gentleman, More Than Meets the Eye, Brainiacs, and Fierce Battle. Not a half-bad link set as well. Now, he may be a little bit scary to run on the new ZAMASU's team because of the domain. He'll take 30% more damage once you're in the domain because he is actually a super class unit because of Guatsu, which I find interesting, but this guy will definitely be a good addition to any team. But now we're getting into the real meat and potatoes of this guy, ZAMASU's EZA himself. So he is Realm of Gods, 3 key and 170 to stats, or Extreme Class 3 key and 130 to stats. Pretty good, not gonna lie. So this guy transforms. He has 3 different states. He has his base ZAMASU, fusion ZAMASU, and his mutation form. So in base ZAMASU, he stacks defense, immense damage to the enemy, and greatly lowers defense. Not too bad. 140% attacking defense at the start of turn. Extreme Class allies, 2 key. Okay. Reduces damage received by 40%. Okay, that's good. Recovers 10% HP at the start of turn, and recovers 20% HP at the end of turn. And then he recovers, or he performs the Patara when conditions are met, which is starting from the 3rd turn from start of battle. That's not bad, honestly. 40% damage reduction. His defense might be a little bit low, just because he's only getting the 140. He does stack defense, though. And, you know, giving Extreme Class allies 2 key isn't bad. I like his base form. It's not terrible. And then his links in this form are Power Bestowed by God, Cold Judgment, which is a good defensive link. You need that activated on this guy. Prodigies, Godly Power, Dismal Future, Fear and Faith, and Fierce Battle. Alright, and then from turn 3, he transforms into Fusion ZAMASU, where his new super attack is the Light of Absolution. He raises attack and defense, which is a 20% stack to both. Causes immense damage to enemy and greatly lowers defense. Okay. So he's getting 2 key and 150% to stats at the start of turn. Still giving Extreme Class allies 2 key. He reduces damage by 50%. Okay. That's good. Giving 50% damage reduction. That means this guy can probably actually tank most super attacks after getting a couple of stacks in, because he is stacking as well. He gets an additional 50% attack when performing a super attack. That's good. Launches an additional super attack within the same turn after receiving an attack. So he wants to be in slot 1. I don't know about that. I don't know if he's good enough to be slot 1, especially if you're going to be running him on the new ZAMASU's team. ZAMASU kind of wants to be in slot 1. Recovers 10% HP when HP is 90% or less. That's very good. Recovers 10% HP at the end of every turn, or every time the character receives 5 or more attacks in battle. So the way that's written, I think that transfers over. So if he gets hit 3 times on one turn and then 2 times on the next turn, you would get that 10% HP recovery at the end of that turn. So every 5 hits, you're getting 10% recovery at the end of the turn. That's not bad. This guy actually has a pretty good kit. And he can mutate, which is an active skill which can be done the turn after he's in his fusion form. He does get a couple of different links. He gets Nightmare, Fused Fighters, Big Bad Bosses, that's the important one, Godly Power, Dismal Future, Fear and Faith, and Fierce Battle. I actually quite like... Although, I'm trying to read this again. So he launches an additional super attack within the same turn after receiving an attack. So he wants to be in slot 1 or in an AoE event. Do I see this guy tanking, like, Sen Shinron's AoE normals? I mean, by that point, that's pretty late into the fight. You can get a lot of offensive stacks with him, and he does have the 50% damage reduction. And the supports. I quite like that, actually. Because you don't necessarily need to put him in slot 1. He'll just perform better in slot 1. Okay, I can live with that. And then his active skill where he mutates his new super attack. He massively raises attack for 1 turn. Causes immense damage to the enemy and massively lowers defense. You're never going to get the massively lower defense part. He gets 6 ki, 300% attack, and 100% defense. So when he transforms, he's much more offensively oriented. He actually loses some defense, but he doubles what his attack was. Reduces damage by 30%, plus an additional 50% attack and high chance of performing a crit when attacking. So he has a 50% chance to crit. That's actually pretty good. Launches an additional super attack every time the character attacks 2 or more times in battle, up to once within the same turn. And again, that will carry over. So if he just does 1 super attack on this turn, next time he's on rotation, if he does another super attack, he'll be getting that guaranteed additional. He gets an additional 50% defense when performing a super attack for 3 turns from start of turn. That's actually pretty good. Disables enemies' guard and super class enemies and allies minus 10% attack. That's not bad. Honestly? Like, looking at it, obviously, I don't think you want to transform with him. You want to keep him in his more defensive form. But if you're able to stack up high enough... He also loses his support. That's another thing. Yeah. I mean, if you were running, like, 2 ZAMASUs, like, if you were running him for his Realm of God leader skill for whatever reason, I could see you transforming one and keeping the other, because then you would have a rotation where they had all of their links activated. And you could plop this guy into slot 2, have Fusion ZAMASU in slot 1, and that would be a devastating rotation, actually. Especially with 50% chance to crit, massively raises attack. That's a 100% attack raise on super attack, I believe. Plus 300% attack. I mean, even still with 30% damage reduction, he'll be able to eat normals in this form. Plus an additional 50% when performing a super attack for 3 turns from the start of turn. So even though he's not getting defense from super attack effect, he is in his passive 50%. So if you launch an additional and then get his guaranteed additional, and they're all 3 super attacks, that's an extra 150% defense for 3 turns, plus the 100% defense he gets at the start of turn, plus 30% damage reduction, plus all the defensive stacks you've had before. Yeah, no, this guy's good. He's really fucking good. I'm actually fairly surprised. I'm happy with this guy's kit. Especially that middle form. Yeah, this guy's good. He's a big buff to villains in general. Because now with the new leader skill meta, where you have the 3 leader skills on the 200%, and then the new Zamasu leading all extreme class allies 150, you're going to be using that Zamasu to lead a lot of villain teams for the foreseeable future. And I don't see this guy aging out anytime soon. I mean, he could maybe be frauded out in his first form Zamasu and like the new red zone events like Goku Black and first form Cell, just because of how out the gate they are. You don't really have time to build up. But like the Omega event where you have to build up, I could see this guy being a versatile unit. And he's also on a lot of teams: Realm of Gods, Patara, Future Saga, Transformation Boost, Time Travelers, Final Trump Card, Exploding Rage, Gifted Warriors, Worldwide Chaos, Battle of Fate, Fuse Fighters, and Power of Wishes. I forgot to look at what Zamasu and Guatsu's teams were. So looking back at Zamasu and Guatsu, they're on Realm of Gods, Patara, Future Saga, Joined Forces, Time Travelers, Bond of Master, and Disciple. So Zamasu and Guatsu, they're really... I mean, Realm of God, they want to be running Realm of Gods, but you could run them on any of those teams and they would be able to make a significant buff to the team, just because 70% defense... Oh, hi. Sven. Hi. Hi. Yeah? Yeah? You talking? Are you talking? What? What? What is it? Surprise cameo from my cat. She apparently wants out of my room because I'm recording. And I really don't understand why she gets so stressed out when I record. Come here, baby. It's okay. Why are you freaking out? I'll let her out of my room before I record the next part, because right after this, we will be finishing up the, What? 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 I'm trying to record. I'm trying to put food on the table for you. Alright. Yeah. Uh-huh. Be pouty. That's okay. You can be pouty. You can be pouty. It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, no, Zamasu and Guatsu will actually be pretty good just because they have a 50% chance to dodge. You can run them on any of these teams relatively effectively. And with that great support that they have, because even if you're not running them on Realm of Gods, 3 key and 70% defensive support to all allies is nothing to sneeze at. And that's a sub EZA. Now, I haven't looked at Trunks and Mai yet. I'm really excited about Mai. Because I quite like that unit for Super Battle Road runs, because she has like the stun and whatever. If she just has like dodge thrown in anywhere into it, she'll be great. She'll be great. But I am really digging the second form Zamasu here. 50% damage reduction, stacks defense and attack. He's recovering. He has really good links. Because Nightmare... Okay, so Fuse Fighter is 2 key and 5% attack and defense. Big Bad Boss is 25% defense. I'm trying to see just all of his defense links. So yeah, linked up, because I'm pretty sure this guy has 6 out of 7 with the new Zamasu. Actually, we can look that up. Let's see, we can go to Zamasu, Realm of Gods, and then we can compare the link set and see how well they actually link up together. So, Big Bad Boss is Dismal Future, Godly Power, Fuse Fighter, Nightmare, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Did I say Fear and Faith? Is that the one that they're missing? Yeah, Fear and Faith is the only link that these guys don't share. But other than that, they'll be getting 25% for Big Bad Bosses, 2 key and a 5% chance to crit with Dismal Future, 15% attack and a chance, or 5% crit with Godly Power. Fuse Fighter is 2 key and 5% attack and defense. Nightmare is 15% attack. Fierce Battle is 20% attack. So that's good. That is very good. So there we go. That's all the stages complete. So by doing that, you know, you get the 30 Dragon Stones by beating all the stages. And then you also get these stones right here, which is an extra 4 by completing all of the missions. But there we have it. And we'll do showcases of them eventually. I still plan to do like... Because I did the Goku, the Blue Kaioken Goku. I did both of the 5-year Blue Fusions. I just did the other one for that the other day. Go check that out if you haven't seen it. I did get my revenge on Sin. But we can do a showcase for these guys now because I'm excited. And I am excited to see what the info for these guys will be. But that's going to be all for this time, guys. I have been the SweetBro27. I'm a variety Twitch streamer and an up-and-coming YouTuber trying to make it big in the world. I have a TikTok, a YouTube, and a Twitch, the links of which can all be found in the description of this video. And while you're down there, don't forget to like, please subscribe, and leave me a comment. Positive, negative, or indifferent. I would love just any sort of interaction I can get from you guys. I'm going to wrap up so I can let my cat out of the room because she's very upset right now. But that will be all for this time, guys. So as always, I've been the SweetBro27, and I'm signing off.